Alrighty, traders. So that is a wrap for the week. I'm going to be going through all the markets. Well, the indices, gold, silver, mining sector, maybe Bitcoin, and so on, and stuff like that as well too. Just to give you a bit of a technical analysis update, and then I've got a little bit of a gift for you at the end of this video. It's actually a bit of a video I recorded this morning when I was at the gym. And it's something that I know it's going to really help you. So first part of this is going to be on the technical analysis, techniques, and then the last part, I got something for you that I know is going to really help you when it comes to your trading this year in the market. So traders, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you have access to I'm giving away complete free access to my trading course, my breakthrough trading course. You can see the first link in the description there. Or if you are looking for more detailed hand-holding coaching, which I do, my inner circle coaching program is for all of this year. Every week we come together and I'm giving you coaching and so on and so forth. Then if you're interested in that, there's a second link in the description there as well. So come and join us, guys. I promise you I will help you out. Now let's have a look at let's actually go through all the markets here. So let's start off with the Dow Jones, and let's start off with the Dow Jones here. So the Dow Jones actually had a bit of an update today. We are definitely holding here right now around this level of support. Now, if I bring my trend line up a little bit, we're still not there yet. So let's go to 6 months with the data. Yeah, so we're not there exactly yet. I definitely do see we've got a whole bunch of area of support and resistance all through here and around this whole area through here. So we're not here yet, we're not breaking up yet, but it does look like that we're just holding through here. So if we can start to break above, say, what's that level up through here, so that 43,500 level definitely is that last little high point there. So if we break above that, we should start to see a really nice movement to the upside when looking at the Dow Jones from there. Let's go look at the actual Nasdaq as well too. Nasdaq has actually been really strong, and all the indices really strong today. I was actually expecting like probably a bit of a short-term bounce out of the markets from here, or I should say a short-term drop out of the markets. I mean, I can't talk this morning. A short-term drop out of a bit more of a drop out of the markets before we see the slingshot pattern. But the slingshot pattern may be getting started right now. So we did get the pullback here. We're still in a really strong upward trend. We've got this trend line through here, which can delete that off there. We did actually have a trend line through here, as you can see, but that actually broke it through there. So I'm not really, if we draw a trend line from there to there, where does that get us? Yeah, it's not, there's nothing really too clear, is there? It's not really, and this is where, like, yeah, we have this trend line here, right? And yes, it respected it there. Yes, it respected it there, but see how it's not respecting it now? So we no longer can use that trend line in the marketplace. So so really nice pullback through here. We definitely do have really nice little sort of support and resistance. Resistance back here, now becoming support around the 21,000 level on the Nasdaq chart. Let's go look at the S&P 500. Right, S&P 500. Again, I was actually expecting to see more downside to come. I was actually expecting to see a bit more weakness out of the market, but maybe that's all she wrote. Maybe the last week of last year and what's been happening here, maybe that's all we're going to get. And then maybe up and away from here. So I've always seen the market being higher. I just didn't know how it's going to happen. Are we going to get a bit more of a weakness and then a move up? Or are we just going to start to see the move up? Maybe, just maybe, the move has already started from here. We're definitely in a still nice, strong upward trend through here. We do actually have a sort of a nice head and shoulder formation here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. The big thing you want to keep an eye out for is if you're going to trade heads and shoulders, which I don't know why you would, it's reversal patterns, is the biggest mistake that I see people trading when they are trading heads and shoulders, which I personally don't, but they see a head and shoulder like, oh, that's a head and shoulder, I'm going to go short now. Big mistake. Big mistake. What you want to see is this here, right? So you'll want to see a breaking. This is the neckline here, right? So this whole area through here is what? The neckline. See how the neckline found support, found support, found support. A big mistake people make, they go, oh, that's a head and shoulder formation. I'm going to go short the markets. One of the best things that I do with my personal trading is I have my setup, but I need my entry candle. This here is a setup, the head and shoulders. Now we need the entry candle to confirm that we're now likely to make a profit of this trade. And now we need the breakdown first, right? But then that goes into all of line of like, if the breakdown is too much, so on and so forth, which means like sometimes we can get like a really big bar like this here, like a real big bar like that through there. Ooh, is that the bam, right? A really big bar like this through here, right? Sometimes you can get a really big bar like that, and you don't want to be sort of getting involved with that from there. So anyway, that's it. Anyway, heads and shoulder formation, should be trading heads and shoulder formation. But if you are trading heads and shoulder formation, the best thing I can say is that yes, this is a shoulder, that's a head, and that's a shoulder there. But what you want to do is you want to wait for the breakdown first to confirm it, right? There's been so many times in the past that you actually get this head and shoulder formation like we are right now, right? Up and down and up and down and up and down and up, and it'll do this, and then it'll just continue up, right? It'll just continue going up. So yeah, we are getting the head and shoulder formation, but we need to wait for the confirmation first, because so many times this head and shoulder formation doesn't turn into any reversal. Even if it does turn into a reversal, guys, it's probably going to be very short-lived, right? We're talking like that target from there to there, right? So even if we did get a breakdown, we're probably only going to get down to here somewhere, maybe this trend line down here, and then it's going to continue up. So trade with the trend, guys. Trade with the trend. That's where the biggest profits are. So let's go look at the good old Russell. Russell in the house. Now, Russell has just been right. I'm still seeing the Russell on the big picture here, guys. I'm still waiting to see what happens with the Russell over the next couple of months. Because if we can start to pick up from here, and we do get a break above the 240, or this is the IWM, then that could be really, 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 really nice for us, guys. Really, really, really nice. Okay, so we're seeing that all through there. We're getting this nice little sideways movement from here. I want to see what actually happens over the next couple of months with this Russell here. There's no one really clearly in control, right? We've got these higher lows through here, and then really not much going on right now. So really no man's land, right? Again, let's actually just see what actually goes on from there. Let's go move on to the good old silver market. And man, silver is... I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I'm just like, I can... So many people that are actually involved with silver right now, or have been for the last sort of 3, 4, 5 months, because they thought silver was going to take off to the upside. It's causing a lot of conflicting, a lot of angry people out there, because and then they go down to the whole thing about manipulated. The silver's manipulated. That's why it's not going up. Isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting? When silver does go, if silver does go up and you're long, there we go, I got it right. But if it doesn't go up and it goes down, the market's manipulated. They're doing it to me, right? It's like you can't take the responsibility of getting it right if it goes up, and not take the responsibility if it goes against you. It's like you're the responsibility. So guess what? Even when it does go up, if you are long and it goes up, it's manipulated. All of it's manipulated. You do know that, right? All of it's manipulated. But just because it's manipulated doesn't mean we can't have an edge of how to get ahead in the markets. And how do we get ahead in the markets, guys? We have some sort of trading plan, some sort of trading setup. Still to this day, one of the biggest mistakes I'm making, and why 90% of you guys right now are going to lose money this year. This year is going to be a losing year for you. And the reason why is because you have no trading setup that you're actually looking for. You just let me open up the charts and see what looks good. That's not professional, right, guys? That is not professional. What's professional is all about just going to the markets and looking for a certain trading setup, right? And if you don't actually have a trading setup, then that's where your work needs to begin, right? If you actually want to do well out of this thing called trading, then you go to the markets looking for your trading setup, okay? So this is not, and 90% of you guys are lazy asses, and you don't want to spend any time, learning how to do this thing, right? It's like you must learn how to do it. And the biggest thing is I see so many people spending years and years and years just trying to make money, but spending very little time on honing their skills on how to make money. Once you hone your skills on how to make money from the markets, then you'll make money. See, so many people don't want to spend, for my coaching program, you're with me for a whole 12 months. But people don't want to spend at least 3 months to say, you know what, I really need to learn how to do this, right? You learn how to do it, and that's when you make money. Most of you guys don't want to learn how to do it because you're lazy asses, and all you do is you just, I don't want to learn, I just want to make money, and therefore you don't make money, right? So let's go look at gold right now, and gold right now is, we're still got just a very sort of short-term downward movement from here. We're definitely squeezing up through here as well too, as you can see. So we're definitely in a squeezing land here. Again, going long gold right now, guys, is very, very, very risky, right? Every time we've tried to go long, it's got, as you can see, look at this here. It's got to go long and bam, here we go, damn, up, and then bam, right? It keeps getting knocked down, Anytime this thing seems to want to smack its head, and the reason why, guys, is this. There is no trend at all, right? And the trend is actually more down than up now on gold. That's the reason why you're getting a lot of things, the market's actually pressurizing on the downside. You're getting that because there is no trend. It's different when we do actually have high lows and the moving average trending up through here. Why? Because when we do get a drop and we do get a breakout, we tend to follow through. Why? Because the trend is up from there, right? GDX as well too. This is the GDX as well. So GDX, again, same sort of thing, right? It's like you got to be, rule number one is trend analysis, guys, right? And as you can see, that we have this low, higher low, and higher low. Once we actually broke that low, now look what happened. We tried a rally, which turned into a downward leg. Why? Because the trend is over. If you're looking for a really good bullish move out of the markets, you need the trend, the momentum, the wave, the thing behind you to keep it going, right? Keep it going. That's where we actually, when we do get the move, we're going to move there, right? So that's what we're seeing from there when it comes to all of these markets from here. So traders, one of the best things that's ever happened to me, or one of the best things that I actually ever did, I'm just actually, it's like 4 a.m. cardio this morning. I had to literally push everything away in order for me to actually make charge in what I wanted to do. And if trading is the thing for you, if this thing called stock market or trading or just trading in general, you need to, for a period of time, make it the single most important thing that you ever do, right? If you are absolutely dead serious about becoming a really good trader, then you need to say no to everything. One of the biggest mistakes that I made is I went in and I focused on so many other things, into health, because I've got, I went through cancer back many years ago, 08, 09. I actually didn't do I didn't do the chemo and radiation and all that sort of stuff. I did it all naturally. So I thought, well, maybe I should go down the health industry because I've got the testimonial, so now I can use that as a marketing tool to actually grow a business. So I started focusing on that as well as doing my trading. But when I was trading on and focusing on all these different things in trading. And then I was focusing on, learning about property. And one thing that I really learned when it comes to just me getting ahead in the markets is when I said no to everything else. If trading the markets is the thing for you, and you know that, then everything else needs to say no. Stop looking at internet marketing or business or operations or, you know, property investment or anything like that. If for a period of time, right now where I am after 20 years, I can actually have my trading's pretty much on autopilot because I know exactly what I'm looking for. I know exactly the system process. You know what I mean? But it still needs to take priority. And I promise you right now, the biggest growth you're gonna have over a period of a few years is gonna come from saying no to everything else. Say no and say only yes to, I wanna learn how to trade the markets. Now, what is trading the markets? Trading the markets is learning how the patterns, the setups, the skills to make money this year, right? Not long-term buy and hold investing. If you're looking at long-term buy and hold investing and fundamentals, but your whole goal is, I want to make money this year so I don't have to work a job. If that's your whole goal, then that's the skill you should be 100% focused on. That's how you're going to actually make massive progress in your trading goals. Say no to all this other stuff out there, business and internet marketing and, you know, all this sort of stuff, you know, and say no to any education out there about long-term investments, right? If you're looking at fundamentals and inflation and all this sort of stuff, but your whole goal, your whole focus is learning how to trade the markets. Because I'm telling you right now, this is when everything changed for me, right? This is when everything changed for me. Everything changed for me when I started saying no to everything else. And literally out of my last 20 years, my whole focus for so many years was, I just want to learn how to make money this year so I can not have to work a job. And that was my sole focus for so many years. So PE ratios and inflation and long-term interest rates and all that sort of stuff and how that actually works, like I didn't know any of that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I just didn't understand it, and I didn't actually focus on that sort of stuff. That wasn't my forte, right? If you want a long-term buy and hold and all that sort of stuff, then, but if you want to learn how to trade the market, right? We're looking to make money this year, right? And that's all about system processes. And that's the reason why I actually have a coaching program, right? If you're interested in joining that, I take you through a 12-month process where I hold your hand every single week for 12 months. If you go to getjohnshelp.com, I can actually help you out with that. You can apply for that. And so the whole thing about this, guys, is that you've got to have a period of saying no to everything. And if trading the markets, if your whole goal is I want to make money this year so I don't have to work a job that I don't like, then you need to focus for the next 12 months on skilling up. Focus on skilling up. What are the skills? What are the focus? What are the processes? What are everything that you need to focus on yourself, right? What are the skills that you need to learn, develop, and understand in order to do that? If you are all over the place, then you're going to have a shit year. I promise you. That was me. I didn't make any progress in internet marketing, health, property. And then when I was trading, guess what? I was trading, even when I was trading, I was focusing on like 5 different systems once. No, bring it all the way down, right? Find a mentor and go deep into that one person and become your 100% focus for the next 12 months should be, I need to learn the skills on how to trade these markets successfully, right? And I need to learn the skills of becoming so good at one approach, I promise you. If you can really, really, really focus down on there, right? Becoming so good at one approach, that's the skills for me. Anyway, my arm's getting sore. I'm just finishing my cardio here. But guys, for the next 12 months, if your goal is to learn how to make money this year so you don't have to work a job, you don't have to worry about money coming in, then that's the skill you want to learn. Focus on developing that skills, books, mentoring, coaching. If you like the stuff that I do, apply for my coaching program. But whatever you do, your whole focus needs to be 100% focusing on learning the skills, the mindsets, and the understandings of entries, letting the profits run, cutting lots of shorts, and all that sort of stuff to really skilling up. Focus, focus, focus.